Today I want to have a quick chat about two products made by Bullworker. The first one is the Iso Bow, and the second one is the Iso Bow Pro. Now, as you can see, they're very similar in their construction. They're both made with high quality materials. They're both very well put together, quality stitching all around. The Iso Bow retails for $20. The Iso Bow Pro retails for $40, so twice as much. Today we're just going to have a look at the differences between the two. Is this one worth $20 more than this one? I'm going at this from a consumer's perspective. These are both mine, paid for with my own money. I have no affiliation with Bullworker. And let's have a look at the original first and then compare and contrast it with the Iso Bow Pro, the newer model. So I have to be frank, I got this as part of a combo package when I bought my Bullworker Classic a few years ago. It came with the Bullworker, a smaller steel bow Bullworker, the Iso Flow, a couple of other odds and ends, and this. And I have to say I was a little bit miffed by this when I first got it. I really couldn't get my head around it. I was more interested in the Bullworker anyway. So basically, I put this aside for a few months before I even thought about it again. And when I came across it again, I thought, well, either I'm going to try this and see if it's any good, or I'm going to get rid of it because there's no point in just having it sit around idle. And boy, I'm glad I gave it a try, because this turns out to be one of the finest pieces of isometric exercise equipment that I've ever had the good fortune to use. Now, when you buy this on its own, it comes with an instruction manual which is very well put together. It's pretty inclusive. It has exercises, routines, breaks things down to different body parts. This is an upper and lower body exercise device, so you're really able to work your entire body with this. And while I'm on the subject, if you buy the newer one, you get a book with that as well. The two books are basically identical except for the front and back covers. Now, how do you use this? Well, basically, you can use it isometrically, putting one muscle group against the other, or you can use it with motion and keeping tension while you're undergoing that motion. Now, the new one, as I mentioned earlier, has this elastic bit here, which kind of stretches before it engages. So it gives you a little bit more resistance initially, a little bit of resistance, not a lot. How much resistance? I measured it out with this hanging scale, and I got about 7 pounds. So 7 pounds is not really a lot, but psychologically, it gives you the idea that you're actually moving something before you get into the actual isometric part of the exercise. So really the question is this little bit of extra fabric worth $20 to you? And I guess that's something that you have to answer for yourself. For certain exercises, you get a much nicer stretch with this portion here. You get that little bit of resistance before it enters the isometric portion of the exercise. Whereas with the old one, that's it. It's 0 to 100 and you're there. And if you notice, my elbow is not is not really straight. Older one, newer one. So yeah, for certain exercises, one might feel better than the other, but you can do everything with this one that you could do with this one and vice versa. And it's basically personal preference. If your finances permit, you might want to get both of them. Look at it as a chef would, acquiring different cooking knives. They all are capable of cutting, but some are better for certain tasks than others. And I look at it the same way with these two. If you can afford both, why not? If not, either one will serve you well. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you again on the next one, and bye for now.